Hitting the theaters this weekend is Lockout, starring Guy Pearce and Maggie Grace. The best way to describe Lockout is Die Hard meets Prison Break meets Star Wars. Set in outer space, Guy plays Agent Snow, an anti-hero sent to a maximum security prison to rescue the president's kidnapped daughter, Emily. Leo also talked with Maggie Grace about her favorite gadgets and being caught in a compromising position during filming while her parents watched on set.
Well, Maggie, thanks for being on Velvet Red TV.
Thank you for having me.
When you go away to do a TV show in Hawaii and you go away on set to maybe, Serbia, you have to be like a gypsy. What happens to your life when you have to leave for such a long period of time?
You know, it's a balancing act, but I like to think that I look at balance at the end of the year and not at the end of the day. You know, you don't get in your 9 to 5 and your family time and everything. It's things in month doses, more or less. So yeah, filming Lockout in Serbia was heady stuff, because...
What happens in Serbia? I mean, what do you do in Serbia when you're not actually working?
Well, we were working most of the time. It was pretty heavy schedule. But I did learn tennis on Sundays. That was fun.
Really?
I figured with Djokovic, Serbia is a good place to learn, good coaches. And I got to learn this Roman ruins at the bottom of a moat. They had red clay courts. Beautiful. I mean, what better place to learn, so.
Wow, seeing the world.
Yeah, exactly. Living the dream, man.
So you're out of this world in Lockout, and what I took from the movie is there wasn't much natural light. So it seemed to me, now tell me if I'm crazy, that you spent 10, 15 hours a day in this artificial...
16, 17.
Does that weigh on your psyche when there's no sunlight?
It does sometimes. We definitely were up to a lot of antics, and I had Joseph Gilgan and Guy Pearce to keep me entertained, because you definitely, you try to keep each other, keep your energy up, because you are kind of, feel underground, long days in these very smoky environs.
Well, a lot of people think that, making a movie is so glamorous, so why don't you break down the myth and tell me about this goopy concoction the makeup department put in your hair. Well, it was probably hideous. Was it not hideous?
It was not pleasant, no.
Tell me about it.
The myth of the glamour, sometimes you do have those moments. I mean, today, we're at the beautiful Four Seasons in Beverly Hills. It's very glamorous. You have those moments, it's more like brief flashes, followed by long periods of no sleep, and, there's a lot of that. So yeah, I mean, luckily that was a wig. So I didn't shave my head.
Thank God.
Which was the other alternative, right? But yeah, it was a little nasty.
Well, we always like to find out about gadgets, and I was reading, now this may be true or false, so you're going to have to let me know, that you like to have an iPod on set. Now, is that for relaxation, or is that for helping you work? How do you use it?
I think it's good, just, you're working long days, it's good to kind of get in the mode of whatever's going on and amp yourself up for the action scenes. Or
what's in there? What are you listening to?
Oh, all kinds of stuff. Well, right now, not so action-oriented, but I love Bon Iver. Big fan.
Really?
Like a lot of people, but I was an early adopter, for the record.
Okay.
Just throwing that.
And when you actually, professionally speaking, have to fall through a roof and your face lands in Guy Pearce's crotch, and professionally speaking, what's that day like?
Professionally speaking, that was the day my family visited set, and my mom was behind the monitor. I was like, of course.
Or the outtakes?
Yeah, the little lap sequence.
Maggie, thank you so much for the time.
Thank you.
Have your attention. Our meal ticket is a woman. We need her alive.
What the hell is happening here?
It's falling out of the sky.
Come back to me, my little Emily. Impact on the eastern seaboard in 8 minutes.
We're gonna get out of here.
What if this doesn't work?
Well, then we're probably gonna die. Don't worry, it's perfectly safe.
A simple thank you is enough.